And here on The Good News, each week we aim to celebrate all things you. And you can view the full episode on the Youth Group's YouTube channel, Instagram TV, or the Children and Youth Facebook page. This week you sent us in good news stories faster than I can mess up my lines.
Oh, but you didn't do the, hey, why didn't the meteorologist go home?
Oh, man!
And thank you for the fabulous reply and heartfelt stories that came in.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I am Jacqueline Patterson Schaefer.
And I am Julia Sheffield.
And this is The Good News.
But first, a word from The Good News. Today's Bible verse is from Nehemiah, chapter 9, verse 17. They refused to obey and were not mindful of the wonders that you performed among them, but they stiffened their neck and appointed a leader to return to their slavery in Egypt. But you are a God ready to forgive, gracious and merciful, slow to anger and abounding in steadfast love, and did not forsake them.
Nice one, Julia. Believe it or not, but some are turning to TGN for the very first time. And if there's one thing that TGN excels at, it is our professional take on the news. Oh, and if anyone gets a message from me about canned meat, I wouldn't open it. It's spam. I love it when you start laughing before you even get The First Presbyterian Dancing Society had their first Zoom meeting this past week. That's
Oh, yeah.
That's your line. That's not my line. We here at TGN pride ourselves on the high value of news that we bring to you each and every week. Did you see that? Oh, no, this is the next one. What? Okay.
What's the matter?
I'm just laughing at myself. So when they record?
One time I didn't. One time.
I know.
Last Sunday, we talked about God being able to do the impossible. We learned how knowing that God can do impossible things can help us have confidence and trust that God is working in our lives when things seem hard. Tuesday's Bible study was our last one before we break for summer. We looked at the book of Jeremiah, and we talked about God's response to humans turning away from him, being filled with anguish, and how even in the heavy words of Jeremiah, there is hope for humanity as promised through Jesus. We're looking for volunteers for VBC. We need adults to commit to leading a group of 10 children through their daily activities from August 3rd to August 6th. We also have a few activities that we are looking for adults to help prepare for 2 different Vacation Bible Camp sites. If you're not able to help during the week of Vacation Bible Camp, but do have some time to spend preparing a 40-minute VBC site, then this could be a great way for you to participate this year. Please email me if you would be able to help with either of those opportunities or want to find out more. And now it's time for Did You Know? Hey, Jacqueline, did you know that everyone makes mistakes?
Yeah.
Did you also know that God knows that we're not perfect all the time and he loves us anyway?
He's pretty awesome that way.
The Bible tells us that if we really love God, we will try our very best to obey his commandments. These are the things that he asks us to do to make our world full of love and justice. Remember, Jesus said the greatest commandment was to love one another and to love others as we love ourselves. But that can be tricky to do all the time and get it right, and sometimes we mess up. When we do make a mistake, Jesus taught us to ask God for forgiveness. And in the Bible, it says that God will give us grace. Grace is loving and forgiving us even when we mess up, make a mistake, or don't follow his commandments. So when we make mistakes, we can remember that we're not alone. Everyone makes mistakes, and God forgives us every single time and keeps on loving us through everything. And I think that's good news, don't you?
I do. I think that's pretty awesome, Julia.